Hi, my rosebuds. Welcome to Dion Says Whatever. I just wanted to get on here and do a little quick little live, a little 1-2 to check in with my rosebuds. Happy Friday, everybody. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And hit that bell notification to all so you know when your girl go live. Do her uploads, do her shorts, and my posts. How y'all doing out there today? I'm just gonna babble until people come in here. I know people probably out and about. Today is Friday. How is y'all weather where y'all living at? Because yesterday, New York, it's nice today. It was kind of chilly yesterday and gloomy. They said it was gonna rain, but it didn't. So how y'all doing on this Friday evening? Come on in, come on in. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all hit the like button. And after this video, make sure y'all comment. So we're gonna talk about a little bit of everything. The circus, a little bit of everything. Okay. I know everybody talking about the investigation with Krishan, Ronnie, Blueface, like this crazy. Now Krishan tried to tear down Ronnie because he's not here to defend himself. Talking about he was trafficking rugs in his grandma's basement. He was for the streets. He was in the streets. He was doing rugs. He was doing Molly, um, pills. Like she was just saying all types of stuff because he's not even here to defend himself. And it's just so coincidental that he wanted a DNA test and he wasn't just going to her, he was actually doing it the right way. Hi Squeaky, happy Friday girl. Ronnie was doing it the legal way because trying to get her to take a DNA test, asking her and coming on the internet, you know, he chose to do it the right way. I feel like Ronnie should have moved in silence. You know what I'm saying? He should have moved in silence. He shouldn't have said everything he was doing because of the simple fact he know how dangerous Krishan could be, and especially when her asses gets the wall because she know that that was his baby. That's why. Okay, why wouldn't you give that man a DNA test? She gonna get what she gonna get it, girl. She gonna get it because she, matter of fact, and it's not allegedly, she unalived this lady in front of her daughter. Krishan did a lot of stuff. She is trifling, and I don't put nothing past her. You know what I'm saying? especially especially when the narrative is not going in the way she wanted to go. You know what I'm saying? Just like with Blueface in Nevaeh. She got on here boohoo crying, talking about I'm done with that man and all this stuff just to be back with him on the yacht. Well, that Saturday, busting it wide open, then on the yacht, and then this time again. And she got on after the yacht situation doing the same exact thing. She's so performative, you know, and then turn around and go to Miami and they living it up on the beach, kissing, hugging, just for you to come back thinking he was gonna get rid of Nevaeh, kick Nevaeh out his house. He didn't kick her out the first time when you was begging him to. He said she not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And because he didn't kick her out, like the story you was telling, oh, he trying to figure out a way to put her out. You know how somebody gotta look for a storyline? No, I tell you, watching Blueface all this time, if Blueface want to do something, Blueface gonna do it. If he want to lay out, he gonna say get out. It's how he say it, but he's still gonna remove her from his house. You know what I'm saying? Blueface gonna do what Blueface want to do. And whether he pillow talking with Krishan and lying to Krishan and all this stuff, that's your dumb fuck. Because guess what? No matter what he tell you behind the scenes, in our eyes and in the public, he ain't moving that way. He made you look like a fool again and again, and not still not claiming Junior. Like that's crazy to me. When are you gonna get it? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what this girl thinking. Like it's not gonna change. It's not gonna change. And she get on the internet talking about, oh, I got um what she say? She got demons after her. They talking about the investigation with Ronnie passing, his unaliving, and then Blueface. I'm like, girl, what happened to your boxing? She talking about she said Squeak that she was going to a gospel exhibit or whatever in Miami. You was up there frolicking around with Blueface. Like, come on. And when is her rock tires gonna ever get it? Like she playing in y'all face time and time again. You know what I'm saying? And then she's saying Junior getting therapy. Come to find out it was her mama doing it. And then now her mama left. And I'm glad her mom is in rehab. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad. I hope she stay clean this time, you know. But that's a lot to handle. When your child, I mean your grandchild is disabled and Krishan just leave him there so she could go do whatever she want to do days on end at it, you know what I'm saying, and weeks. That's a lot for a regular person, let alone somebody that's addicted and get triggered, you know what I'm saying, very easy, you know what I'm saying. And I feel like Krishan took advantage of her mother, and that's why her mother left and doing her. I don't blame her mom, but I just wish she would have just left and not turned back to the drugs. You know what I'm saying? Because when Krishan did the boxing match, her mom and her family showed up. Her mom was clean. You know what I'm saying? And allegedly she was clean for all this time up until recently when Krishan went to before she went to Miami. That's when her mom left before she went to Miami. So who knows where Junior was at and with who he was with. But let's take it back to when Krishan was in the mall and Ronnie came to the mall. She talking about he stalking her. He was stalking her. Krishan, you told that man where you was at. How would he know you was at in the mall? Just so you could set him up because you know he wanted the DNA test. This girl is got tricks up her sleeve, and I don't trust her, and I don't see why Blueface keep being bothered with her because first she wanted to pow him in the face and run her car through his house, and then she keeps spitting. Oh, he going back to jail. He going back. Yeah, the likes of you, he gonna be in jail. So because the narrative didn't go your way, you wanted to get on here and say, "Oh, you ran to Miami, you risked your freedom," trying to snitch on him. Like that's crazy. Krishan, like she playing a dangerous game, and the right person gonna come along and f her up big time. They gonna beat her or unalive her because she playing some crazy games, and she gonna get a crazy ending, and it's gonna end with her life. You know what I'm saying? Because people ain't taking too kindly on the stuff that she doing. And the investigators talk to Quell, um, and they watching. They watching all of them. They watching Blue Wack, Krishan, and Quell, and I think her brother Petey. I know Krishan is wicked. She is so wicked. And she tried to get in front of the narrative. You know what I'm saying? She tried to put something out here before the truth come out. That's why when she come out and say something, I know something is coming after that. I know the truth is coming out. You know, she played too much. And you know, Ronnie, like when she talk about Ronnie, it don't even give off compassion. You know what I'm saying? It's like she don't even care that he gone. Like she said, I love him. No, you don't, because if you did, that the situation wouldn't have happened. Talking about he was trafficking rugs in his grandma's basement. He was on Molly. He was on pills. Oh, because he not here to defruit your claims. You just want to try to dog his name and put shit on his name. That's not right, Krishan, because your life and your name is effed up. Don't do that because we didn't see him doing it. When he came on his internet, he wasn't. All I know he was smoking weed, and he proclaimed that. He said that. You know what I'm saying? And I can't wait till the day that they get her. Girl, I'm like, this is crazy. Time is now to conclude this case because, like, his sister came out before saying that Ronnie wasn't the father, right? But her aunt came out before then was saying that's a lie, that why Krishan is running from her sister, meaning Ronnie mom. So that goes to tell you they did want a DNA test, and they still trying to get a DNA test, but Krishan ain't picking up. You know what I'm saying? She not responding. But I'm quite sure they can go to the courts, to the paternity place. You know what I'm saying? To get a DNA test. You know what I'm saying? I seen it on the TV on paternity court. The parents can go get a DNA test. I'm guessing because I know I've seen a couple different ones where they used the parents because their son was unalive. You know, he was deceased, and they got the mom DNA. So I don't know, and they test the baby. So I don't know. I just hope it come out now. You know what I'm saying? The time is now because whatever you do in the dark, it's gonna come out in the light. You know what I'm saying? And Quail came out talking about um Blueface dropped that money, and I'll go have a talk with Ronnie, and he won't do that no more. So he involved himself way back then when it first happened. He said that. Then recently he got online saying that the FBI called him. You know what I'm saying? Saying that they watching him and they know what he doing. He trolling. So eyes is on them all. These people is not stupid. It's it's not they not stupid. Then they talked to Krishan. The FBI questioned Krishan. She was shook and nervous, honey. She was nervous. And like why? When you know what the situation was. Because when that happened, then nobody know that Ronnie was passed away. Krishan put up a post, rest in peace, Karam, and then she took it down. I seen it. Um, a couple other people said they seen it, and then allegedly, Quell sent the aftermath photos to Wack, and then that's when Wack said something about Ronnie passing. So it's that little circle that know what's going on, that got something to do with it. And like I said to Quell, note to Quell, if you have something to do with it and you know the other people, the other parties involved, you better go to the FBI boys and you better tell. I don't give a fuck. Call me a snitch, call me a rat. I don't give a damn. Because guess what? If Sean, Blueface, Wack, and PD got something to do with it, they gonna stick together and they gonna all put it on you. They gonna put it on you. And you don't want that. You don't want that because like I said, the first one gets the best deal. And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And Ronnie's sister, I believe she clapped back. I gotta go look and see everything she was saying because I said, when I was watching it, I said, wow. Wow. And now she changed her number so Quell can't reach her and whoever else. And then she talking about she moving out the country. Now all of a sudden you moving out the country. Girl, why? Because they about to come get you and you know it. It's like right there. They about to come get you and I can't wait. because the damage you done to Junior is unsolvable, and you still didn't get no therapy or nothing. Because had you got him therapy, he probably would be walking and talking better than he make noises. And then she get on here and have Junior on her lap because she know the shit she did with Blueface, and her fans is like looking at her sideways. You know what I'm saying? And talking about he crawling. No, he not crawling. He ain't leaping. He ain't doing nothing. And she don't even put him on the floor to let him be a kid, to roll, to do whatever he gonna do. And then she always putting that damn hat on his face. I mean, on his head, so we can't see the head shape and his hair and all this stuff to take away from him looking so disabled. We already seen him plenty of times. Why try to hide him now, Krishan? You can't. You can't. And when they came and talked to her, she was scared. If they would have locked her ass up, that would have made my day. Because I used to like Krishan, but I don't care for her from because of what she did to her son. Period, point blank. And then the aftermath of the Ronnie, and then knowing the other lady that she unalived in front of that woman's child. Girl, and that's why she tried to do this old holy hands. Like, girl, no, you can't hide behind that. You cannot hide behind that. Being a false prophet, that's girl, that's what you are. So, how everybody doing today? It is hot out today. It wasn't no type of summer. It was like a couple real hot days, and then it's like warm. You know what I'm saying? But New York is New York, okay? And Jaden talking about she hiring armed guards for Pink Face birthday party. So in case Blueface show up, they gonna put him down. When I tell you, Carlissa went the hell off on her. Like, that's their father. You know, and if y'all not talking, Blueface can give Pink Face a party, and Jada can give her a party if you know what I'm saying, if you don't want him there. You know, and it's crazy. You know, and Blueface and Nevaeh, they went, I did a video for y'all to listen to the conversation that Adam and Lena and Blueface and Nevaeh was having. That was so hilarious. They was talking about corn. They was talking about swinging. Nevaeh didn't know what swinging was, and Blueface said, "You want to swing with Adam and Lena?" She said, "What's that?" And then when he explained it, she said, "No, no, she don't want to sleep with no damn Adam 22." Maybe Blueface want to sleep with Lena, but I don't think no. And Lena, they was talking about how she built her career um, shucking corn, shucking corn. She came up off this big black man who supposedly had the biggest eggplant, because her and she didn't start doing porn until after she got with Adam, and so they do porn together. She suck corn like eggplant. I mean, that's her job. And so they was talking about after they come home from doing their corn videos, do they get intimate? Do they have sex? And Adam was like, he used to, but he don't no more. When I tell you that conversation was hilarious, he said Lena go and suck all these eggplants and come home smelling like Compton. I died. So that means she's sucking a lot of black eggplants. I said, he is a fool. I said, I enjoyed that conversation because each one of them, Nevaeh and Lena and Blueface and Adam, they was actually so relaxed. It wasn't like Adam on his podcast, like his YouTube thing, and it wasn't like Blueface and Nevaeh on their stream, right? They was all individuals. You see them all for individuals, and you see they were so relaxed and actually being their self, and actually their own mindset is, you know what I'm saying? They had a decent conversation about different things. I really enjoyed that, and they was funny. Y'all should go check it out. It's y'all see the clips from Blueface stream, and y'all can check out on Adam 22 on No Jumper, his YouTube. It's so funny. Y'all learn a lot. I'm telling y'all. If y'all didn't know, y'all gonna know. I miss y'all so much, Rosebuds. Um, if y'all watching my shorts, if y'all see the the shirts and the shorts, the sweat shorts and the sweat crop shirts, let me know if y'all like them and the colors y'all may want or whatever, because I'm doing starting my merch. You know what I'm saying? I got somebody that's gonna do what they gonna do for me, and yeah, and I'm so proud. I'm so happy because my Rosebud stood by me and they cheer me on to do what I'm doing. And I stand on mental health awareness. And the people that reach out to me, there's people that reach out to me every day about mental health. I still talk about mental health. I still um, fight for it, for y'all to get help. You know what I'm saying? And because it's the hardest step is going to get diagnosed or going to get checked out to see if you have any type of mental illness, because don't nobody want to know if something wrong with them mentally, whether it's bipolar, depression, anxiety, um, bipolar, schizo, like whatever it may be. That's the hardest part of finding out and hearing that from a psychiatrist that this is wrong with you. But once you do, it's gonna get easier after that. You know what I'm saying? Because not everybody has to take medicine. You know what I'm saying? It's other techniques you can do to move around from your depression or your anxiety, and they'll teach you those things. And my next video is gonna be on mental health, because I stand strong on 100 for mental health. Okay, I did not shy away from it. I just haven't been going live to talk about it, you know. And shout out to everybody who's going through mental health. You're not alone. You're not alone. No matter what it is that you're dealing with, there's a lot of people out there that's dealing with it too. So if you have any questions, just reach out to your girl. Dion says whatever, and we could chop it up. Okay? I think that's about it. I just wanted to see y'all and say hey. So if nobody never told you they loved you, Dion saying it. I love you, you, and you. And I will see y'all on the next Dion says whatever. Bye, Rosebuds. Bye.